这位是朱慧荣 Nellie Chu， 她在香港出生长大。1970年时，她搬到拉斯维加斯，和先生一同住在那里许多年。2010年2月，她生了重病，并且住院。她需要手术治疗，但是那时她罹患了失智症，无法和家人以及医生沟通。在家庭医师的建议下，妹妹 Irene 曾经为姐姐 Nellie 立下预设医疗指示。在这份法律文件中，妹妹成为姐姐的法定代理人，在姐姐无法言语时为她做决定。
One of the forms they really need is the directive forms, and so lucky that we have it. One of the evening actually is 4 a.m. in the evening. They need to. My sister become very critical, and then they need to perform an operation on her. It makes it so much easier, even though it will never be easy to make a decision, but it really helps because we have the directive form.
那么到底什么是预设医疗指示呢？来听听医生的解释。
Advance directive is a statement by a person about how they want decisions to be made when they're not capable of making their own decisions, particularly medical decisions.
预设医疗指示有2个部分，第一是生前预嘱，包含在医疗照护上所需要做的决定。
The most common example of a decision that needs to be made is artificial life support. And there, the question is whether somebody wants temporary life support, whether they would want permanent life support.
预设医疗指示的第2个部分是永久授权书，借由这项文件指定您未来的代理人。
Well, for the durable power of attorney part, you get to specify who you want to make decisions for you. And also you can pick an alternate, and they don't step in to make decisions for you until you're incapable of making decisions yourself.
所以您应该选择谁来为您做医疗上的决定呢？
Well, you want to make sure you pick somebody who will, number one, respect your values and wishes, and number two, who's going to be available.
为什么您要考虑立下预设医疗指示？下面告诉您几个重要的原因。
Well, probably the most important reason is for your family, so that when you are critically ill, your family, when they're faced with these tough decisions, will have an easier time because they'll already know the parameters that you've set, what your priorities and wishes are. And it reduces their friction and tension and arguing amongst themselves.
在医学上，有时候没有所谓正确的选择，所以您最好先检视一下预设医疗指示上所提供的选项，让您的医生、家人以及朋友知道您的喜好。
When it comes down to those critical moments in life where you have to finally make those decisions of, how much care one needs to give for someone who's dying, it's really tough. Sometimes no one really knows how far one needs to go, in the sense that we do our best to really do what's best for the patient, but what's best for the patient is very ambiguous.
了解预设医疗指示的选择时，头脑最好是清醒的。然而 Nellie 受到失智症的影响，没有办法独自立下她的预设医疗指示，是由妹妹 Irene 代替她签名完成的。姐妹俩并没有机会讨论到 Nellie 想如何结束她的生命。
Do I want to have her as, to go, to let it take by the nature? Even though it seems it's very natural to do that, but since I never really got a chance to talk to my sister, specifically in that issue, and she's a fighter all her life, will she want to fight one more time? I wish I can have the chance to talk to her before she really become dementia. She have a really 100% clear mind.
预设医疗指示是一个重要的课题，有几种方式可以立下它。
Well, there are 3 ways to execute an advance directive. The most expensive way is to go see a lawyer, and they'll fill out one for you, usually customized to you. The second and probably easiest way for those who have access to internet, you can download a form. And then the third way is to ask a health professional, either your physician, your nurse, or your social worker, and they can provide you a form. Most forms in most states require a witness or a notary. Yeah, you want to make sure that the form is for your state because the durable power of attorney laws are state-based, it's not national.
立下预设医疗指示的过程听起来复杂，但是在许多情况下可以是非常简单的。
In the beginning, we've been putting it off. We never do it. We thought that it would be very complicated. We have to fill out so many forms, have to go to the notary publics, all those kind of things. Actually, Dr. Lee did explain to us. Sometimes you didn't even need to go to the notary public. You only need to have 2 witnesses. One day, my 2 friends visited me. So I just think of that. I might as well ask them to do both my sister and my brother-in-law's directive. So we got it done, which is it so happened is a year ago before what happened to my sister become really critically ill.
我们通常不喜欢谈论生命到尽头的情况，但是通过预先计划，您的医生或是家人可以知道您的优先选择。经过6次手术，朱慧莲必须决定是否要在朱慧荣身上安装维生设备。朱慧莲后来选择让朱慧荣自然往生。6天之后，朱慧荣去世了。
I know my sister the best, and then we talked the most. I'm glad that I did that for my sister, and then I'm so glad that my sister also picked me, because it's both ways, you know. I think that in the case of my sister made the right choice, and I make the right decision for her too.